Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play 6 Days of Sacrifice. Last time, we more or less met that man in red, which was mentioned in the second and third games of the Countdown trilogy. And he seems to have some weird powers going on. Also, Trilby reappeared after dying and then died again. And I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we have our phone here. Do we have Janine's number? Janine? Yes. Oh. What do you think we should do now? I'm not sure. Maybe we should ask Sam. Will you be helping us take Canning hostage? I'm sorry, I can't. I don't think I could face him. I can't even bear to be in the same room. Why? I don't know. It's like the fear comes out of nowhere. Like a punch in the stomach. Who are you so afraid of, Janine? Him. The one who's out there. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So you're the one who sent in the tip. Yeah. A week ago I found this place. I sent the tip straight to the police. Minutes later they caught me and threw me in the cell. I was expecting them to send a SWAT team or something. No offense. Real life doesn't work like that. They can't send in the guns just because an anonymous person says there's an unregistered basement extension. Sending a building inspector was pretty much all that could have been done, legally. I guess you could blame me for getting you in this mess, huh? I'm really sorry. You were the one who pushed me down the elevator shaft. What do you make of Dr. Hardy? I probably don't know much more than you do. She was already in the cell when they threw me in there. And yes, I've asked her many times what kind of work she was doing for the cult. And no, she wouldn't tell me either. If you want to find out more, you have to get it from the horse's mouth. Do you think it's alright to trust her? She's got no more love for the cult than us. I mean, if she secretly still worked for them, then she's the most convincing actress in the world. Tell me about Trilby. The character? Well, he was the main character in a bunch of horror movie serials which were based on a series of novels from the early 21st century. But someone sent me some rare old newspapers and they suggest Trilby was a real person. Really? He was a cat burglar, the original master thief. Finally arrested around the mid-1990s. The story goes that he joined some secret government agency. And they encouraged the novelist to fictionalize Trilby so that people would eventually forget he was ever real. And I'll tell you something else. There was a photograph in the newspaper. That guy out there, Canning's guard, looks exactly like the real Trilby. You think he could be the same guy? Of course not. He'd be over 200 years old by now. But the resemblance is really creepy. Yeah, what is that about anyway? I had such a horrible nightmare. Better get used to it. There's something about this place. Something in the air, maybe. But I haven't slept well since day one. There was this little kid and a welding mask. Welding mask? I've had dreams about those too. How could we both be dreaming about welding masks? Psychic powers? You're serious. My good idea was just to say I was a little bit sensitive. Sure. You know, my sister actually used to have a book, like, of dream symbolism where, like, they had any type of thing you could even think of. You just, like, look it up in this, like, sort of dictionary thing, and it'll tell you, like, I dreamed about, a welding mask, and you can look it up, and it would tell you what that means. What would happen to that book? I doubt it's really accurate, but oh well. Have you seen Sam? I think she's waiting for you somewhere. I think I saw the man you're so scared of. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. What do you mean? I know you probably wonder what scares me about him. But I'm telling you, he just fills me with panic. No, I don't wonder. I don't. Really? I swear. That's all I wanted. Okay. And I know it's a long shot, but let's call my office. Nothing but static. I can't get an outside signal if we're underground. So I'm guessing the police won't work either. Yep. Alright, well anyway, let's go find Dr. Hardy and tell, what was that? Okay, we're kind of like halfway in between these things. We can still sort of see what we saw before. That's creepy. Do you see this too, Dr. Hardy? No? Alright. Ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this then. Dr. Hardy? Yes? The guard's dead. He's dead because of me. You killed him? I led him to a monster. I tore him to shreds. It couldn't have been helped. A man died because of my actions. You must not be agonized over every little thing. If you did, you'd go insane. You call it little? No, of course not. We're wasting time. Come on. Yeah, that was only the first time we saw him die, because the first time he actually died. Anyway, again, Dr. Hardy, aren't you tired of this yet? Your pet guard won't be able to help you this time, Canning. My pet. I would say he's as much as yours as is mine, wouldn't you? Shut up. Has she told you about the work she was doing for us, sir? I said shut up. Get moving. And no funny business, so you get a bullet in the leg to help you along. Go on in. Okay, Canning. You're completely at our mercy, and you know you're going to tell us exactly what we want to know. Understand? First and foremost, how do we call the elevator? You don't. The one in the main corridor can only be called from an upper floor by a high-ranking acolyte. Looks like we'll have to get used to each other, my dear. There's got to be another way up. Oh, there is. It's in the hub. But you'll never get past the security locks to open the blast doors. We will, because you're going to tell us how. Oh, this is laughable. You're trying so hard to do it like they do in the action movies, aren't you? What are you going to do? Torture me? You really think I, an acolyte of the Order of Blessed Agonies, would be scared of pain? I've done to myself far worse things than you could dream up. So now what? Now we have to open the hub security door. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Yes, that big blast door. Feel free to question the prisoner. I'm sure you could benefit from his knowledge. Yeah, like I was... Oh, come on. You don't trust her. She saved my life. And yet, you don't trust her. You wonder what it is she's hiding, do you not? Quiet. You understand so little. Alright, so yeah. So DeKalb here never saw that first death. Remember, the privacy screen was up and Dr. Hardy was blocking him. So, as far as he knows, Trilby's only died once, and that was when he was killed by that tall man that he hadn't actually seen before that moment either. Alright. So let's converse a bit with Canning. Looks like you failed, old man. We're loose and you're locked up. I wouldn't count your chickens if I were you. There are many more to take my place. I hate to break it to you, but your guard's dead. Really? Doesn't that bother you? Should it? Do you even understand the situation? Of course. I don't think you do, though. Why? If you did, you'd know that my guard's condition may not be as permanent as you believe. What is going on? How many times am I going to say that through this playthrough? Can't you see that your order has abandoned you? This complex is completely evacuated, and the building on the surface is too. Rubbish. This facility was too expensive to simply abandon as soon as work was complete. My brethren will return. So what's the deal with this cult? The deal? The deal is that the Order of Blessed Agonies has existed for centuries. We believe the true way to purification through suffering. We practice the blessed agonies of the mind, body, and soul to wash ourselves of sin. And one day what? Nothing. You've got some big agenda, haven't you? That's what this is all about. You want to take over the world? Like some Saturday morning cartoon villain? I said nothing. Tell me about these blessed agonies. Why? Thinking of applying? Just tell me. I don't see why not. For an individual to be fully purified, all three aspects of themselves must experience blessed agony. The agony of the body, physical pain, beating, burning, and cutting. The agony of the mind, boredom, fear, and insanity. And the agony of the soul, which is more refined. It's about destroying someone or something the subject loves utterly, relies on emotionally. And you do all this to yourself again and again. The agony of the soul can only be experienced once. But apart from that, you are correct. This is insane. To you, maybe. But you know the same peace as I. The same utter contentment that comes with the knowledge that you are of absolute purity. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I remember in the second countdown game, the first thing we did as the female protagonist was shoot our lover. So let's see. Why are we being held here? Surely that should be obvious. You are held here to protect the secret that this complex exists. Then why didn't you just kill us? I would have done had I received the order, but I did not. Then what do you want from us? My superiors know. In time, they will let me know too. So either they just left him down here because they wanted to get rid of him, or they have some plan for him to do with us that will be brought up later. What work was Dr. Hardy doing for you? Why don't you ask her? She won't tell me. And you think I would? Oh no, young man, this is something you have to see for yourself. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. Who was the tall man in black? The one with the white mask. Ah, I see you've met the prince. You should consider yourself lucky. That thing is a prince? What is that? What is he? I'm not inclined to spilling the secrets of the order to an outsider. Even if I were, very few acolytes are privy to the secrets known by the prince. And even the highest-ranking members know only slightly more than I. Do you know who the man in red is? Who? A completely bald man in a red robe. Kind of like your red robes, but all torn up. Is he one of your people? I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. All acolytes of Chizero take very good care of their robes. I've got nothing more to say right now. Alrighty then. So let's do a little bit more exploring. Jeez, this place is kind of creepy. So we're in the bedroom again. It won't open. More. Well, remember that we got that post-it note that pretty much said if you want this locker to open, just make the request. So let's do so. So, hey, could you please open? And it opens. So let's take a look. Ooh, a key card. We could definitely use that. Some clothes. I can't fathom a use for them. I think that's all we really wanted anyway. Let's see, where do I want to go now? Wait, this is the holding cell. No? Okay. Top pages are torn off, but judging by the indentation, someone wrote down a series of numbers I can't quite make out. Let's keep that in mind. This must be the symbol of the cult. A circle containing 4 triangles surrounding a square. I wonder if there's like some symbolism in that I'm not getting. There's a camera here. Looks like whoever ran this place didn't entirely trust whoever used this office. It's a stack of documents stapled together. And we got the documents. It's a thick stack of useless accounting reports. I'm not even sure why I picked it up. Wait, the staple may come in handy. I'll pry it out and throw the documents away. Alright, fair enough. Let's check out this computer. Looks like Canning left some kind of environmental control program open. Release level 1 security? Oh, nice. Alright. But that's the highest we can release. So this is Canning's office. Okay, drawers, and there's nothing of much of interest on the desktop. Okay, nothing else to do here. Yeah, it looks like Canning didn't have much security access. They didn't trust him. Let's see what's in here. It's Canning again. I don't think I want to be in here, though. I don't quite have this place memorized. Let's see, that's the medical bay. This, I believe, was the... Okay. This unfortunate place. Here we go. So what is going on here? I think it's a security monitor, but it's showing nothing but snow. And can we do anything with the touchscreen? Change camera. Camera 1. Looks like part of the corridor, but not the one outside. Must be another part of the complex I don't have access to. Interesting. 2. I think this barracks is some kind of storage facility. Camera 3. Large glass tube standing in a row against a wall. I can't make head or tail of it. Yeah, we haven't seen any of these. How about 4? As Kenning's office, I recognize the layout of things on his desk. It looks like it's facing his monitor. Maybe we can get some more information. Review input. Must be able to footage. It shows Canning working at his desk. There's something written on the notepad in the corner of the desk, but I can't quite make it out. Well, let us see if we can make it out. with our handy dandy lens that we got from our glasses. That's it, I can make out the numbers on the notepad. 7759. Maybe this is a passcode for the blast door. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out about that next time on Let's Play 6 Days of Sacrifice. Thank you for watching and have a good day.